39 people. That's how many were killed by their partners in 2023, a record for our state, according to Violence Free Minnesota. But the worst kind of record. Since 1989, more than 800 domestic homicides, and today, Violence Free hosted a memorial to say their names and to vow to continue the fight to make our state free of domestic violence. John Croman was at that event today, and sadly, John, you've gone to far too many of these over the years.
I have, and it's always a room full of people who share a common tragic experience. Violence Free Minnesota was originally known as the Minnesota Coalition for Battered Women. The new name recognizes that victims come in all genders, and the death toll here includes police officers, family, friends, and bystanders who are trying to rescue them from abusers.
Jennifer Yacht.
A somber roll call.
William Lamont Hudson.
With some faces we know.
Madeline James Kingsbury.
But mostly ones we don't.
Dunshays Harding.
The annual Intimate Partner Homicide Memorial. Violence Free Minnesota's way to honor 39 known victims of fatal domestic violence in 2023.
Also to honor the families, to honor the people who decided to do this work, to get up every day and to go to courthouses and offices or do community work to make sure that people feel supported and that what they're going through, they don't have to do it alone.
Guadalupe Lopez says this year's tally, memorialized in a traveling clothesline display, is the highest number they've seen since her organization started tracking these cases in 1989. People who were murdered by a partner or were killed trying to intervene.
Antonio LeVar Moore.
Antonio Moore was stabbed to death last May, answering his sister's call for help.
She told me that her baby's dad had hit her, so I was like, okay, I'm on my way right now.
Dion Terrell also got the call, but his brother Antonio got there first and confronted his sister's ex-boyfriend, Demetrius Harris.
And she's crying, like uncontrollably crying. She's like, you need to get here. He stabbed Tony. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Harris was charged with second-degree murder, but pled to second-degree manslaughter and was sentenced to 4 years in prison.
My specific instructions to my sister was to get a restraining order.
We found out later that she hadn't gotten a restraining order.
Jasmine Moore says she hopes others can benefit from her brother's death, that abuse victims will reach out to those who are equipped to help them.
Call for help instead of getting everybody else involved, because it could go wrong in an instant. If you're being abused, it's already a dangerous situation. Call law enforcement, take the necessary steps to get away.
Victims don't always perceive how perilous their situation is or how dangerous it might become when they try to break away.
One of the things that I really recognized when I went through it was it's like breathing in a smoke-filled room. You don't know what you're breathing in and what you're not, and it doesn't happen immediately. This person doesn't go willingly into a relationship and says, after date 3, I'm going to just start hitting you.
Now, you can go to our story on KARE11.com to find a link to the full list of victims and also resources for people looking to leave abusive relationships to protect themselves and their children. And Jana, one of the data points that came out today is that in the cases of murder-suicide, about 80% of those domestic murder-suicides involve a firearm.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.